In addition to line chart, there's another chart called area chart. And area chart is almost like a line chart with the bar chart. So you got the line, and underneath the line, the area underneath is actually filled with color. So it's really similar to line chart with some small significant changes. So what I've done is I took the basic line chart that we created in the beginning of this section. If you remember, we had that basic line chart that, without the widget, without all that memorized calls that we've done with React, is just taking the data, the CSV, loading it, and then creating the scales and setting the accessors in line to draw our chart. And if you remember, we used a fill of none because it was a line chart, and we used the line with the path in order to create our line chart. And what I've done is I copied that example and I created basically the same chart. So with some small changes. So if you go back, so if you look at what I have on the screen, if I refresh localhost, you can see that I got a chart with with my y-axis, a-axis, x-axis, I'm sorry, and my line chart. I give it a color of white. Now, if I want to turn this into an area chart, it's really simple. What I need to do, if I go back to my SVG tag that append the path, you can see we have a fill of 0, of none, and then we have a stroke of white. That's that white line you see, and we have no fill. So from no fill, we need to change it to tomato. And what that will do, you can see if we refresh the screen, you can see it creates for us the fill. But take a look at our calculation. So D3 is not set to calculate it, and that's why it's not filling it correctly. It's filling it on the area above instead of filling it on the area below, right? So what we need to do is we need to tell D3 that this is not just a line. We just use the area method, and the area method will tell D3 to calculate it differently. And what it does, it takes different properties. Instead of using the x and y, we need to also add y0, and we set it at 0 because that's where we start. And the y1, we set it where we end. So when we make those changes, take a look, here we go. We got an area chart. So you can see the changes are really small, and they're very similar, the line chart and area chart.